will be focusing on kinder through 3rd graders who have receptive learning delay. I will be teaching the skills that will help them categorize items. I will reinforce this learning by having them place the items in correct categories or groups. We will also play a game to help reinforce this learning. We will conclude our time together by using the EET model. As the students leave, they will be rewarded with a piece of candy. So in today's session, I would ask the students as they arrived if they've ever seen a farm animal, or if they've ever seen a piece of pizza. And I would ask them if they know what category that would belong to. I would have 3 different categories listed on the board so that we could go ahead and start going over those items together. I would ask them, since I brought up the pizza, I would say, who knows what category the pizza goes in? And they would hopefully respond, food. So we would put that in the food category. Then I would ask if anyone has a dog, and if they know what category the dog would go in. Hopefully they would not respond food, but rather an animal. So we would put the dog in the animal category. We would move on to the birthday cake. Again, putting that in the food category. A beach ball in the toy category. An elephant, asking the students if they'd ever been to the zoo or seen an elephant on the TV. And this would be an animal. A skateboard, again relaying it to everyday life where something that they play with at home, or at least have seen others play with at home. So once we've gone ahead and discussed everyday items that fit into categories that we know of offhand, we might go a little bit deeper and talk about what category an apple would be in. It would be in the food category, but it could also be in the fruit category. Once we've covered the categories, we would again go over our goal, which for this lesson would be that I can categorize based on what the item does, looks like, where it comes from, and where you can find the item. After we've gone ahead and gone through this so that I know that the children are understanding what I've taught them, we would then go to the game, Run for the Roses. And this is a simple game that the students can play. I would explain the lesson or the instructions to this game, which are that the player would roll the dice to move their marker. So they would move their marker that many times. Once they have rolled the dice and moved the marker, I would then ask the student to name the fruits. So we would base that on what number is on the game board that they are on now. So for this example, Emma rolled so that she's on the 5. So I would ask Emma, please name 5 fruits.
An apple, a peach, a strawberry.
How about something that is called the same as a color?
Orange.
An orange. Very good job. So that was 4. How about something that is green and it's kind of skinny at the top and gets real big at the bottom?
A pear.
A pear. Excellent job. So we can reinforce even if we do have to prompt. Then the next player would go ahead and roll the dice. And then they would move their marker to the according spot on the game board. And then again, I would ask the student to name that many items. So in this case, Grant would have to give me the name of 3 farm animals.
A pig, a cow, and a sheep.
Very good job. So once we've played this game, we can go ahead and conclude our time together with the EET model. And for this, we would ask the students to stand on the green spot, which I would have a corresponding spot on the floor, and they would tell me what group for the green dot, what it does for the blue, what it looks like for the white, where they come from for the brown, the parts on the pink, where you would find them on the white, and what else you know for the red. Once the student has gone ahead and named those items to me, then we would be able to conclude our time together with a candy. And again, we want to reinforce, 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 so I would ask the student to name what category or what group this candy would come from. And to that response, they would say